Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Sorry it's been so long since I've been able to post. Third trimester came in and it has kicked my butt. Last week I was vomiting and nauseous all the time, and it just wasn't fun. I was just trying to get by. I was vomiting so much that I popped the blood vessels in my eyes. So that is a little, I don't know, warrior mark that I have for the next little while. But I wanted to get back on here since I've been feeling better this week and just give you my top 10 things to do before baby arrives. So I hope some of these will be helpful to you when you're preparing for your little one's entrance into the world. So my number one tip is to be prepared in the kitchen. It's always great to have home cooked meals, and especially those days postpartum when you're recovering, it's really good to have some healthy, well balanced meals on hand that your family and you love, and not have to think about it every evening when you're exhausted as it is. So if you can prepare some crock pot meals, all the ingredients chopped up and put in Ziploc bags and ready to go, pop them in the freezer, and just write on the outside what the recipe is and what's missing out of the ingredients that are already inside. When you're ready to eat it, you're just gonna defrost it, pop it in the crock pot, let it simmer for as long as the recipe calls for, and then just add those extras if you needed tortilla chips or sour cream or something that couldn't go in the freezer bag. You're just going to throw that into the mix, and you've got a healthy, fantastic dinner that you didn't have to think too hard to get on the table. You can also, when you're making your meals now, just double the recipes and freeze half for later. I'm sure there's tons of recipes out there that you love that are freezer friendly, and you are going to be so glad those first few weeks home after your baby's born to have meals already taken care of with no thought, no guesswork, no grocery shopping, just ready to go. So my second tip is to buy those bulky items that you use regularly before baby gets here. So like toilet paper, paper towel, laundry soap, dog food, diapers, those things that come in big, bulky, awkward boxes or packaging. You don't want to be having to go out to the store with the car seat right away and your newborn to go pick up toilet paper. So if you can get your house stocked and ready with those items already there, then you are golden. Also, worst case scenario, you can ask someone to pick them up for you, or you can also join Amazon Prime. I highly recommend it. Look into it. They give you great discounts on diapers and other baby-related products if you join Amazon Family, but it also allows you the freedom to order toothpaste on the internet. But hey, if you're in a pinch, it's a great option. Number 3 is enlist or hire help. So people in your circles might be dying to know how they can help you. And when they ask, be prepared. Like, have some ideas of how they can help you. After baby gets here, you're going to be focusing on recovery for yourself, recovery for your baby, bonding with that baby, and just sort of getting to know each other. So the last thing you want to have to be thinking about is folding laundry or doing dishes or walking the dog, perhaps, especially if it's like winter outside. So if you've got people asking how they can help, have a list. Have a list of things that you regularly do that you might not have time or want to do those first few weeks when baby gets home. Somebody can come over and shovel your driveway or mow your lawn. And if you don't have friends and family that are able to or close by or want to help you with those things, then have a few people in mind for those days when you're just pooped and you could not think of walking the dog. Have like a dog walker that you trust and you know, and you've already spent time vetting before the baby arrives. So you can always call them and they can take your pooch for a nice long hike and make everybody happy. You can also have like a cleaning lady or cleaning people on standby, people that you've already built a relationship with before baby, and you're comfortable having them in your home when baby gets there. So just have a list of options for after baby's here to get some of those other tasks done. Number 4 is to install the car seat. So babies don't like to go and do anything on our schedules. So you have an estimated due date, but about a month before, it's always a great idea to have your car seat installed and ready, prepared, ready to go to meet your little one. And if you do it ahead of time, you have time to find a car seat installation expert who can take a look at your work, make sure everything's installed properly, it's all level, it's all, hooked up correctly, and then there's no worry that anything will happen. Okay, number 5, look into postpartum recovery. So this is an area that I just didn't even think of with baby number 1. I had no idea what postpartum recovery was going to be like, and I definitely could have been more prepared. So I'm going to make a video on like my top favorite postpartum recovery supplies, but definitely don't forget to include those in your preparations. You're going to want to have stuff at home because they will give you certain things in the hospital if you're delivering in a hospital, but you're going to want certain things when you get home to continue your healing and recovery, whether you have a C-section or a vaginal delivery. Number 6, relax. Like, I know how quickly and easily it happens that the last trimester just comes and it like flies by because you're spending so much time, celebrating and, looking forward to your baby's arrival. You're probably going to prenatal classes and going shopping for all sorts of baby-related essentials. You're picking out car seats and cribs, and you're having your baby showers, and there's so much that happens. But you really need to relax and pamper yourself. Spend some time just doing something non-baby related, maybe with family and friends, with your partner, by yourself, but it may be a few weeks or a few months, or like after the birth of our first son, a few years before we were able to really sort of get back on track and just do things to rejuvenate ourselves. So now it's a great time to go get a manicure, go get a pedicure, go for lunch with your mom or your dad or your cousin or whoever, and enjoy those connections and relaxation times and pampering yourself a little bit. I know there was like a craze about doing baby moons, which is all great and fantastic if you can swing it. But if you can't, still, make some time for yourself. You pick up a book that's not a baby book and read it and enjoy it. Look at magazines, whatever it is that makes you happy. Do something for yourself that makes you happy. Number 7, so I kind of touched on it. Spend time with the people that you care about. It's easier now when you don't have the logistics that come with having a newborn, whether it's finding care or taking them with you. If you want to just impromptu go and see an old friend, it's fantastic to be able to do that right now with just minimal amount of gear. So spend time with those that you love and care about, and strengthen those bonds. So number 8. So this one's sort of not for everyone, but for me this time around, I know, like with our first son, dishes just piled up like all day long. It seemed like I was drinking or snacking on something when I was nursing, and the dishes just piled up. So for the first couple of weeks, the one thing that I don't want to be thinking about is standing over a sink when I have a toddler and a newborn and trying to wash dishes. So I am going the non-eco-friendly route, unfortunately, but the sanity route for myself. For the first few weeks, it'll be paper plates and plastic. Forks, we can still use our cups and mugs and things like that, but we won't have like the pile of dishes that come with feeding multiple people multiple times a day. So I'm definitely going to be taking that one on and eating off paper plates and things. So those are 8 of my tips on how to prepare for the arrival of your new family member. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below on videos that you'd love to see. I have a whole bunch of ideas and I do plan to be posting more frequently. I was just not feeling the greatest the past couple weeks. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.